Hello, it's Dr. Carrie Yerkew here, and today we welcome Julie Friesen from Julie Friesen Dental Coaching, and she's a trainer and a consultant. Julie, welcome to the show.
Hi, Carrie. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Carrie, for that kind introduction and for your invitation to join you today. I am thrilled to be here and to be sharing some of my key coaching solutions on this very real topic. This webinar is loaded up with takeaways. I can't wait to get started.
Today's topic is, are you frustrated being the doctor and running a business all at the same time? We want to give 3 solutions today to growing your business and balancing your life the easy way. So Julie, before we get into that, tell us a little bit more about your company and what you do to help dentists.
Absolutely. I'm happy to share a little bit more about my company. As Carrie mentioned, my name is Julie Friesen. I'm a dental coach, trainer, and consultant. My company's name is Julie Friesen Dental Coaching and Consulting, which makes it super easy to remember. I help dentists across Canada to get more yeses and successes from their teams, their patients, and in their practices. Simply said, I partner together with dentists and their teams and provide personalized coaching and training solutions to help them get from where they are to where they want to be. I'm the go-to coach in helping dentists with team engagement, team alignment, helping to equip and elevate team performance. I train dentists and practice managers to become effective leaders, inspiring their teams into action. And I'm the go-to coach for helping teams with immediate case acceptance, generating high returns and practice growth with ease.
Your experience, Julie, as a health professional and being a business owner yourself.
You bet. Being in the dental industry 27 years, I started when I was 10 for anyone who's trying to do the math on that. As a dental assistant, team leader, treatment coordinator, and practice manager, I've experienced firsthand what it's like to be in a fast-paced, often highly intense, multitasking work environment that doctors and healthcare providers work in, and the emotions that those environments draw. It can be really challenging and stressful. As a business owner myself, I understand how overwhelming it can feel to wear so many hats, from managing the day-to-day activities, handling communications of emails and phone calls, marketing to build a steady client base. Then there's the whole social media part, putting content on there, ensuring 5-star customer service, managing cash flow. And then there's the whole doing the job itself. It can feel like there's always so much to do and there's so many responsibilities. Then there's the biggest challenge, managing your employees, the people itself. It can feel overwhelming, stressful, and to sum it up, you can feel burnt out. And let's be honest, owning your own business and trying to do it all yourself, you will have times where you just want to throw in the towel and give up.
Where do we start when trying to reduce frustrations and run a better business?
Gary, I suggest the first solution is learning to lead more effectively, and recommend learning to lead more effectively begins with getting clear, getting focused or refocused on what you ultimately desire to achieve from your work. Yes, this is the vision thing. But if you're watching, stay with me. Don't tune out. Remember, your goal is to run a better business and reduce frustration. Getting a clear direction is the center circle of achieving that. Importantly, this clarity is as much for your team as it is for you. There's a reason why the top businesses in the world have a vision statement to separate them from the competition. And I actually brought 3 examples of really great vision statements. Disney's vision statement of what they ultimately desire to achieve from their work: to make people happy. Apple Computer's vision statement: we believe we're on the face of the earth to make great products, and that's not changing. And I love this one from Honda, 1970, whose vision statement read, we will destroy Yamaha. The important part is that your vision statement is compelling, it's vivid, it's inspiring to both you and your team. Something that's going to get you out of bed in the morning and get you to work on time. Keep it super simple and easy to remember. This clarity is a key building block in establishing your values, to where you measure and guide your behaviors of why you do what you do and how you do it. And then also to what you and your team do on a daily basis in order to achieve your goals. These elements create a clear framework to establishing and creating who you are, what you stand for, and how you are different. And this is very valuable when you are going to hire somebody and you're able to say, okay, this is who we are, what we stand for, and how we're different. Do you want to be a part of this? If they say yes, fantastic. Now they own it and drive it and accountable. If they say no, well, you've just saved yourself a headache. The interesting part about this is that it's a real recipe card for exactly what employees are looking for. You will effectively be creating a culture of direction, purpose, clarity, and energy. The problem is we often have a vision statement and we keep it to ourselves, or we put it in a book somewhere, or even put it up on a wall but never read it again. Your job as an effective leader is to keep this vision alive. You are part of your team. So sharing your vision, sharing your passion, importantly for your vision, and working together with your team multiplies your output, your efforts. And that is what effective leadership is all about. By having clarity, you will be giving your team what they want, all while being able to lead them forward more effectively.
Doctors can grow their business and balance their life.
One way is to delegate. And that's actually the second solution on our 3-point strategy plan. With the extended demands of growing a business, running a business, and owning a business, it's become impossible to do it all on your own, even if you wanted to. But sometimes learning to let go of some control, that can be the biggest challenge. But if you are wanting to grow your business and balance your life, letting go of some things is necessary. Coming off the key building blocks of becoming an effective leader and establishing vision and getting your team all on the same page, that can be a real springboard for a lot of doctors to being able to establish more of a delegation mindset. The fact is, delegating is way more than just getting a lot of things off your plate. Not only does it free your time and enable you to achieve so much more with your work, importantly, it empowers your team. It helps your team to establish trust and to be able to establish also responsibility. Your team is more free to use their talents. Delegation additionally improves your effectiveness of your leadership by engaging your team in their work. Your team is more driven to the success of your business, that their work matters, that they're contributing to the end goal, that their job satisfaction ends up going way up, and importantly, that dreaded staff turnover goes way down. Once you have figured out what you want to delegate, then it's important to get the right people in the right seats. And it's essential that you give them the tools and the training in order to carry out the task successfully. Set expectations, timeframes, and measurables, and times where you and your team members will get together for feedback, adjustment, or a redirection of a system or process. Then it's important to let go. It's okay to check in once in a while, but if you check in too often, they'll think that you don't trust them. And then you get that real awful word of micromanagement, and you don't want that. It's important to be able to establish times where you recognize if they're doing well. If they're doing well, let them know. The bottom line is delegation is a win. It's a win for your leadership. It's a win for your team. It's a win for your growing your business, and a win for balancing your life.
Another way that doctors can reduce frustration and run a better business.
I suggest this by creating high-functioning systems and teams. Effective system development and team training is essential when you're trying to run a better business and to reduce frustration. And this actually brings us to our third solution in our 3-point strategy plan, which is to successfully navigate this process quickly. And I recommend is that you get support. Most doctors know what they need and want when it comes to system development and team training. You're just busy. You don't have the time. Things then get put on the back burner, and they sometimes stay there up to months or years later. The problem is employees working ineffectively and under their potential, they cost. They cost time, money, and opportunity. And time is crucial when you are seeking life balance and being able to grow your business. Our biggest challenge yet has been this real surge that's happened over the last 11 months of change. Businesses have been forced to adapt. We've been heavy hit with the need for new skill sets and knowledge, and then to effectively train them into our workplace cultures that are up to 4 generations. One size fits all training doesn't work. Everyone's at a different level and they learn differently. Then there's also been a shortage of staff that's occurred in healthcare, where we're having to sometimes hire in at a lower level. It's essential that we provide new employees with adequate training and tools to get them up and running effectively and with confidence. The normal type of training that's done in most businesses is internal training. The struggle is that businesses are busy. Training gets interrupted or is intermittent. Sometimes the person doing the training, they're not that good. They might be impatient or they might be tired. The results: lack of performance, lack of productivity, often patients complaining. You can have employees feeling lack of confidence, decrease in job satisfaction, which increases that dreaded staff turnover. Recent surveys are showing this, that employees feel one of the biggest pressures right now is the skills gap, that they felt that they've never adequately trained to do their jobs. My experience in training teams is that a lot of staff members have admitted that they do not understand certain aspects of their job, that they didn't feel safe to ask questions. And now they're too embarrassed, so they just stayed underperforming. And sometimes for months or years later. Imagine what that's costing you in money, opportunity, and time. Many business owners get fixated in the cost of training their employees, both internal resources and external resources. The real question is, what does it cost you not to train your employees? Often we want to switch out existing team members because we feel that they're underperforming, when the fact is giving and providing training and retaining employees that are existing costs a lot less than hiring in new employees. The great news is that there are convenient solutions for training and support that will fit your time, your location, your budget, and your goals. Everything from on-site training to live virtual one-on-one training programs and mentorship, team training and group training, to webinars. The top line of the benefits of training and support is actually your bottom line. The top line is your bottom line. Your bottom line goes up. I've been able to help train teams to achieve up to 34% increase in revenue in just 8 weeks. Teams were more engaged, their performance was up. Your business is running better. Increase in job satisfaction, decrease in frustration and stress. Often when we're growing our business and we're trying to get life balance, it can take months and years when you try and do it on your own. The demands of owning and running business now are bigger than ever. We can't do it on our own anymore. Get support to get the results you're looking for quickly.
Listeners contact you, Julie, after this webinar?
Absolutely. If anyone has any questions about today's content or would like help implementing the solutions discussed or others, you can contact me directly and we can hop on a free call to discuss more. You can email me to set up a time. My email is juliefriesen1@gmail.com. That's JuliefRiesen1@gmail.com. Or you can connect with me. I'm on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. Connect with me there, send me a direct message, and we can set up a time. I encourage you to stay on till the end of this webinar today. There's going to be a slide that will have all my contact handles. You can simply take a screenshot of that and make it super easy. So many of you have been reaching out to me on a regular basis right now. I'd love to hear from you to learn about where you are at and help you get to where you want to be.
Thanks so much for being a guest today. I know there's a lot of information that we covered, and thank you for being here today. We look forward to talking to you next time.
It's been a real privilege to be here today, Carrie. I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for your invitation. And a big thank you for all those who have attended. I hope you got a lot of value out of the content and found what you're looking for. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye for now.